Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Wormer, and this is Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony.
What? You dare challenge Atua?
Well, I'm not really challenging Atua, what I'm challenging is, and by the way, it's my first ever playthrough of V3 Killing Harmony.
I don't think the hidden door was ever used.
Yep, I don't think anyone's actually gone through because we saw the card reader dust and such. Yep, the dust is still there. It looks like the card reader wasn't used. That means the mastermind didn't hide here.
While investigating the mastermind, I placed dust on the card reader. If anyone swiped their card key, the dust would have fallen.
We already confirmed during the investigation that there was no dust on the floor. The bookcase hadn't been opened, so I doubt anyone was hiding in there.
The fog has lifted.
Yep. See, we thought, like, I think that's one of the things that we had to, like, get straight right away.
You still got a ways to go.
Was that, like, in Danganronpa, I really feel there is a lot of, like, very circumstantial stuff that happens, but all the time you kind of disprove the circumstantial stuff with, like, better circumstantial stuff. Like, really, you can't definitively say that a bookcase, you know, you couldn't see it unless you're there. You know, you'd have to investigate and take a picture yourself. But I really feel like it's one of those things that, like, in the court, this is a court of public opinion, by the way. This isn't an actual court of law. This is not like Phoenix Wright. Here, it is a mob mentality that you're trying to, like, put the flames out with water, you know?
Huh? What do you mean?
What do you mean, Ryoma?
The culprit could have been in the library before the cameras were even set.
Could they have been?
You won't be able to prove anything with weak reasoning like that.
It seems you've been contradicted. When this sort of thing happens, you'll run into a one-on-one debate called the Rebuttal Showdown. What's a Rebuttal Showdown? For now, let's explain the controls. In the mode, you counter the other person's argument, the other person's claim and argue against it, sorry. Move your truth blade with L and align it with your opponent's claims. Perform a regular cut in the direction of the blade is, in the direction the blade is pointing, pressing X. Yeah, we've done this a few times before. And someone did mention, and I said it before as well, I do think the tutorials are way easier this time. They're way more streamlined, because I think one of the things that they mentioned was like, hey, you know, hey, it's done, don't shoot us. Because the tutorials in the first two games can be a little bit long and winding. Cut with the truth blade by pressing triangle opposite L. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. Use regular cuts on your opponent's words, but the weak spot when the weak spot appears, slash it with a truth blade strike. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut opponent's remark. So it's rejoin everyone is what they're saying. Is what they want us to cut. They're showing us, like, exactly what they want us to cut this time. Which, I get it, because I'm guessing that a lot of people probably had a hard time with these controls the first time around. I didn't have too much of a hard time. Because also, I was also having you guys in the comments being like, hey, you know, you can do it this way. So it wasn't always difficult. 2 at 1 gets 2 seconds, 3 is 3. The more you cut down, the better. Watch the position of your opponent's claim closely and slice as many as you can. By doing that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. When the mood of your argument is in your favor, the debate will progress. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew towards their advantage. And then you'll have to deal with loss of progress. If you and your opponent's arguments are even, a blade lock will occur. When that happens, you have to mash X as fast as you can to push them off. Isn't slicing and dicing opinions with the truth sword the bee's knees? Not really. Well, you shouldn't knock it before you try it. You can also V agree, so if blah 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 blah. Thanks for your time.
Even if we rule out the hidden door, the library's got no shortage of hiding spots. There's piles of books.
You have to press X this time as well, of course. They said this.
Before the cameras were placed, they could have been hiding there, you know. They took out Rantaro, then took off.
Because remember before it was just slashing up.
If the culprit killed him and ran away, wouldn't they have been caught on camera?
Not if they went back into hiding. Right after killing Rantaro.
It's a little bit difficult to control, I'll be honest. But we got it.
All they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
Rejoin everyone is all we have to do, but for what? holds in Ryoma's argument. I have evidence I can present. Okay, so rejoin everyone. Is this what showed up? I might have to go through one more time. I just will. What's all the evidence we have? So front entrance photos, Rantaro's belongings, rear entrance photos.
Right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
Wait, what? So what did they want to? Did they want us like? Cause okay. I wish we could look at them right now when we have a little bit of downtime.
Not if they went back into hiding.
The only one is front entrance photos, because rear entrance photos, yeah, that's the only one I can think that would even nearly work here, and I don't even know why it would work here, I'll be honest with you. Is it because everyone's like coming in at the same time so we can see who actually rejoined them? Is that it?
I'll cut your words.
The other ones don't make any sense. Like the Monokuma file, Rantaro's belongings, it doesn't have anything to do with everyone inside the library. The culprit met him inside the library, that doesn't seem possible. Okay.
Let's hear it then. What's your reason?
If you take a look at the 3 pictures from the camera we placed near the front door, this is when Shuichi and I met up with Kaito and Tenko and then rushed in. This one shows the other 4 people running in after they heard Tenko scream. And finally, everyone else coming in after hearing the body discovery announcement. You can clearly see everyone entering the library in these pictures. It wouldn't make sense if there was someone hiding in the library the whole time.
Well, that does cover everyone now, doesn't it?
I suppose. Thank you, Kaede, for helping me with that.
I guess the one who still has a ways to go is me.
Don't worry about it. It's better to think about each possibility anyway.
Yeah, everyone's so pleasant.
Right, Shuichi?
Everyone's so pleasant.
Yes.
Is Shuichi okay? He's been really quiet. Is he worried about something?
So the real question is how the culprit entered and exited the library.
We cannot continue until we address that problem first.
It's quite the mystery. How did the killer avoid being caught by the cameras?
Because as well, it's when the sensor goes off, that's when they take the picture.
Almost like they were invisible.
Himiko, if you know something, you gotta say it now.
Oh, but it wasn't me. My magic can only make you half invisible.
Good to know.
Your upper half, to be specific.
Oh, I thought she meant like almost translucent. She means literally half your body.
That's kind of a half-baked invisibility spell, isn't it?
Well, how about you leave her alone? I don't know.
But both doors to library had hidden cameras on them.
Gonta, you're right.
How about the vent in the library? Maybe they came in through there.
But Shuichi and I were on lookout in the classroom with the connecting vent.
Yep, so there's no way they could have gone through there.
Culprit waited until Kaede and Shuichi weren't looking, then turned invisible.
Jesus, she's got a point.
Himiko is really gung-ho about her invisible culprit theory. Yeah, no. There's no way someone snuck into the library through the vent.
That's right, we have evidence that proves that would have been impossible. That's the... like when we put the books all together, right? Do we have that? Like when we had the... yeah, stack books, there you go. Yeah, because all the books are still in the same way when we came back down.
When I set the cameras, I also stacked some books in front of the vent. If someone did crawl in and out from the vent, the books would have collapsed. While we were investigating, they were still neatly stacked the way I placed them.
Maybe they put the books back when they left the room.
That would be quite difficult to achieve on such a narrow bookcase.
If we've ruled out the vent and doors, then Then how'd the culprits get in and out of the library?
Nobody knows.
Maybe divine intervention?
Atua.
Gonta no can think of any other way to enter.
Eureka! I know how the culprit got in the library. The front door!
Maybe. I mean, again, like, I can't, like, you know, if this is a silly answer from you.
Have you been paying attention? The camera would have taken their picture.
Exactly, but at the same time, I have no idea. I have no clue.
Not if the culprit timed their movements around the camera intervals.
Whoa, Mew.
Huh? Intervals?
Mew.
What is that?
Basically, the culprit knew about the cameras and their intervals. So they snuck into the library between camera shots to avoid appearing in the photos. I know. Beauty and brains. Why? It's just not fair.
Wait, so the only two people that would know about the intervals is Mew and Shuichi.
Mew? What's this interval you're talking about?
So that means is she incriminating herself again?
Huh? Oh, now you're asking me. After the shutter snaps, the camera can't take a new photo for 30 seconds.
Okay.
Because I redesigned the cameras to auto-roll the film instead of having to do it manually. That's the first time I'm hearing about this. Why didn't you tell us from the start?
Why didn't you ask from the start, in fairness?
But I told your little beta boy toy after I gave you the remodeled cameras.
Whoa. He's not beta. Might be a boy toy.
What? Shuichi?
So Shuichi knew about it, but there's no way he could have done it though. Like, there's literally no way. Like, he was with us, and then the sensor for the door went off. Right? The sensor for the door went off. We ran downstairs, and we saw the door closing, and the guy was dead then. And we know Rantaro from the photos is opening the door for in the pictures. He noticed the camera and then tried to change the camera, take the camera. So Shuichi was with me the whole time when that sensor was going off. It's impossible.
I'm sorry. I guess I forgot.
No, but seriously, like, this is one of those situations where it's like, we should know. Like, everyone should know at this stage.
How did you forget to tell me?
I didn't think it would affect the plan. I didn't realize it would matter. I guess I just forgot to mention it. I'm really sorry.
I trust him.
I forgot. What a pitiful excuse.
Shinju, you look like you should be a villain in a Jujutsu Kaisen TV manga anime. What am I doing?
That's pretty much a lie.
No, it's not a lie. He probably just forgot. There was so much going on at the time. It's only natural to forget, you know?
It's so hard as well to give details for everything, like when you start everything off.
Let's put that aside for now and talk about the camera intervals.
Yep, I set up the camera so that if Ryoma went in there and killed someone, they would take 4 photos for the rear entrance.
Each interval lasted for 30 seconds, correct, Mew?
Yeah, sure. I'll explain it again to you mushheads.
Honestly, they needed me at this point. I needed to. I'm a mushhead too.
The 3 cameras that Kaidiot and Puichi place go off when they pick up movement.
I just can't stand the Kaedia and Puichi is such a good insult
From there,
and such a good nickname.
It takes 30 seconds for the film to auto-roll to the next photo.
So, for 30 seconds, anyone could have entered the library without their photo being taken?
That may have been enough time to kill Rantaro and exit the library.
It's definitely enough time. You just gotta move at lightning speed.
I see. Then there's no doubt the culprit made use of the camera's intervals.
That means the culprit was Mew all along, since she knew about the intervals.
Don't be an asshole! I have an alibi. Remember the dining hall?
She has an alibi and Shuichi has an alibi too.
Oh, yeah. Well, who else knew about the intervals? Now, who was it again?
It was Tsumugi.
Shuichi.
Okay, Maki. I now believe it was Shuichi.
Well then, does this mean that he is the culprit we have been seeking?
Shuichi?
Hey, what gives, Shuichi? Shuichi would never do that. Right, Shuichi?
But he has an alibi. He literally has an actual alibi.
You had better speak soon. Your silence only damns you further.
Fess up already! Did you kill Rantaro?
Impossible. Literally impossible.
Hey, Shuichi, what's gotten into you?
He's not the killer. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're gonna sort
Tell
this.
me you're gonna plead the fifth now.
Oh man, this is getting good! Entertain me, peasants!
No way Shuichi can't be the culprit. That's definitely wrong. There's no way. Yeah, we know there's no way. I refuse to believe Shuichi's the culprit. I have so much confidence in this. That's definitely not possible. Intermission? No, we don't need... No, Monokuma, we do not need... No. No. They did this in the second game too. I never felt the need for these, ever. They don't do anything for me personally. They never do anything for me. I guess it's for people that maybe like want a natural stopping point, you know, to maybe go to sleep or something like that. Oh God.
Now the trial is racing towards its thrilling conclusion. Do you know what the culprit is? Not at all. Obviously, I know everything because I know everything. What? Know everything? Yeah. No, everything. Daddy knows everything about anything. He's basically traded his beard for godhood.
Yeah, he has betrayed his Ursine ancestors.
Traded? No, I'm still obviously a bear. It's obvious, right? Right, you guys?
You sure ain't no fish, but you damn sure smell like one.
Now then.
Anyway, since I know everything, I'll give you the whole story later. Try your hardest to nab the culprit, and believe me, that's no lie. If I lied, it would shake the game to its very foundation. So trust me, and please enjoy the class trial without any worries.
Yeah, I get that they're like funny little intervals. I just feel like, you know, I genuinely have so much confidence in the fact that like the sensor went off and we ran downstairs.
I feel like we're getting close to the gory part. It's making me nervous.
Same. Wait, we're getting close to the end?
I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm not paying attention, so it's okay.
Yeah, but there's one thing we do know.
Tekken 8 demo's ready to play! Sorry.
The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you
Attacker?
might think.
Attacker, he says.
I suppose that's one lesson we can take away from this case.
I cut off the leg before the poison spread. By spring, flowers will grow from the stump.
Yeah, Monodam, you're right.
Say something already.
Your tongue-tied silence speaks volumes. I fucking knew you were the
Well,
culprit.
look, Miu, get ready to look very silly.
Wait just a minute. None of that is possible.
I have so much confidence in this rebuttal.
Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout. When are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro?
Oh no.
Were you really together the whole time?
Oh no, he did leave for a moment.
Huh?
Remember when I was cleaning I started cleaning stuff with the brush?
I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time.
Maki, don't do this.
Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
We were. Let's just say we were. For the lies. For the laugh. I'm gonna check out the basement. And kill Rantaro. No, you stay here and keep watch, Kaede.
So that's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro!
No! Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone!
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth in a calm and logical manner. Or all our lives will be lost here.
not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction.
Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he couldn't have killed Rentaro because of the sensor. Oh, there, yeah, it's right there. Yep. We said it all along.
Get it.
The sensor went off, you went downstairs, the door was closing when we went downstairs. It doesn't make any
The security
sense.
alarm didn't ring until after Shuichi returned to the classroom.
Yep.
It
There's
only
Rentaro.
rang
Oh my god,
after
Rentaro.
Rentaro moved the hidden door, which means he was still alive.
Remember for the whole Danganronpa 2 playthrough, we were saying that Soda had yams. And I feel like this is like, no disrespect to e-boys, you know what I mean? I've been called that in the past by people, you know, for various different reasons. I feel like he is like, what am I saying? I was about to say Rentaro has e-boy yams, but I feel like I need to delete the channel. What's going on here?
If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
Chica has yams from Five Nights at Freddy's.
By the way,
hit the mic, sorry.
I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede.
Always. Go ahead, girl. Boy.
Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi,
Oh,
right?
Jesus Christ. Nightmare Before Christmas character here. What the hell? Then I'll set up the cameras that connect to the security sensor. I'll set it carefully so that the camera has a clear shot when the mastermind moves the bookcase. Let me take care of the security sensor on top of the bookcase, and we'll set the cameras near each door.
Yeah. Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor.
Yeah, but we know for a fact that the door was opened by Rentaro. Like, we know for a fact.
What about it?
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
We know it was because pictures were taken of the bookcase.
No, I didn't check.
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor?
Why?
A lie?
I guess he would like to kill him, yeah. Maybe it's a different sensor though.
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door. But in actuality, he was holding it the whole time. And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor
This is a lot to do though. This is a lot to do.
to make the security alarm go off.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
I see. Sneaky little fucker.
Miu, please. No, at this rate, everyone's gonna think Shuichi's the culprit. I have to do something. I know for a fact that he's not the culprit, so I gotta do something. Oh, we have a new thing. We have non-stop evade white noise. Oh, the white noise, yeah. From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't interrupt the by white noise. You can use the silencer with X to shoot the white noise, yes. And now, why would you do that? It gives you more time, because not only does it make it easier to shoot the right weak spots, it also gives you additional time. What a great deal. So the moving bookcase is what we have to hit as well. Use at your heart's content. Thanks for your opportunity. I feel like, personally, I'm always in the middle. This is actually really cool that they do this, but like it's anxiety inducing as well. So we have receiver on Shuichi, rear entrance photos, hidden door photos. Okay, hold on a second. Then let's take a look at the photos. Where's the rear entrance photos? So it's this one here. But the hidden door photos is Rentaro. The two photos taken by camera facing the door. The first photo is a shot of Rentaro opening the moving bookcase. The second photo is a shot of Rentaro attempting to remove the camera. But we know then that the door did open, and this was around the same time that the sensor went off. So why wouldn't we think that it is that? Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
The moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
I disagree. No, I think the fact that the door was opening right at the same time that the sensor went off is just it's it.
In order to trigger the alarm.
Oh, it's so cool.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she
No.
figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Oh, Shuichi, we'll help you out here. No, it doesn't. No, we have it. We have it. We have it. We have it. Shuichi couldn't have had the sensor on him. That's right. And I should have evidence that proves that beyond a shadow of doubt. Yeah, because the door was
security
opened.
sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase.
Is that the V counter you were talking about? Is that V counter? Did I do that right? Or do I need to press a different button? Someone told me about the V
Wait a
counter.
minute. This is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then
Yeah. We saw it open. It
wouldn't have
opened at
been
the
able
exact
to
same
take that
time.
picture. We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
Oh, that? Easy to explain. Well, you see.
Hey, explain it then, there, my boy Kokiji.
I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead.
You're giving up that easily?
I mean, like, what else can you do? It's over.
Yeah, I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake. Big deal.
We stand someone who can own up to their mistakes.
You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken in.
So you see, Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Now wait just a minute.
Ryoma, unless you're about to accuse yourself, you leave my boyfriend alone.
The security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this?
Oh God, is it?
Oh, I kicked it, and it went up the stairs and walked all the way to his pocket.
The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf, and Shuichi had its receiver.
That makes sense. Case closed.
However, Shuichi turned the receiver off.
Huh? How come?
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rantaro moved the bookcase.
But this is so Look, here's the problem with this. Here's the big issue with this. Is that you guys don't have evidence of this entirety at all. But like, we know that the bookcase moved at the same time, or around the same time that the sensor went off. When we went down, the bookcase was closing. I'm sorry, but that's what we have. That's the evidence we have.
Then, when Shuichi says he's gonna check the basement, he actually goes to the library. And thanks to the 30-second interval, he's got time to go in after Rantaro.
He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her.
It's certainly plausible, considering that Shuichi knew about the intervals.
How needlessly complicated. But I guess it's not impossible.
Then, Shuichi really is the culprit?
For sure.
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot
Yeah,
twist!
it just makes sense because, you know, lack of evidence versus evidence, right? But this happens. This is going to happen. It happens in Danganronpa. Again, like I said, this is a court of public opinion, which I hate that word sometimes but it's truth. Like, this is what it is. It's a court of, like, maybe not public opinion, but, like, their opinion.
Wait! Why do you guys think he's the culprit? Shuichi, please say something. Why
I mean, he's
aren't you
probably
saying
nervous as
anything?
heck because, like, he also understands as a detective, like, how easy it is to go under for this stuff. And, like, honestly, like, the thing is, there's a reason why, like, and this is, like, such a different tangent. There's a reason why in so many places, you know, they've stopped having, like, really harsh penalties for some crimes because it's, like, you don't know if you sent away the wrong person. And that's what Shuichi felt. Even though Shuichi knows he sent away the right person, but he's like, did I do the right thing? You know? If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense.
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not culprit, are you?
No, he's not. He's definitely not.
Hey, you gonna say anything? Well, I'll vote for you if you don't.
Jesus. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess they will, actually.
Are you okay with being the culprit? Are you ready to turn yourself in?
What should I do? Everyone suspects Shuichi. There's no way he's the culprit, but even so. Why won't Shuichi say anything? Is there a reason he won't say anything? He's probably nervous as heck. Girl, we gotta fight some people. And that's gets all to me. Okay. To protect everyone, I need to take control of this debate. Even if that means I have to lie. What? We're gonna lie? We're gonna lie? Why have I've never been so excited to lie in my life. Now I know it sounds crazy telling a lie in a class trial. No, it doesn't. You know, it really doesn't. It's time we get to lie. Everyone else lies all the time. Sometimes telling a lie is necessary to reach the truth. Oh, but don't worry, there are no lies in this tutorial. From here on out, there will be times in debate you have to lie. Was it really Shuichi also had the receiver? Shuichi also had the receiver, so are we going to say someone else had the receiver? Before you have to refute lies, but now you have to lie yourself. Doesn't that get your heart pumping? It's freaking awesome. Like, it's exciting. It's like a really, like it's scary, but it's also a really cool mechanic because everyone always lies. And it's always like this thing where Hajime and Makoto never lie. But it's like, we're human too. We're going to tell a few lies. Everyone here is going to tell a few lies by the end of this. When you use a libel to argue or use something in a statement, it'll become perjury. A statement that paints over the truth with lies. While lying, your influence gauge will drain. A successful lie will restore it. But if you miss your lie bullet, you will take damage, so be careful. Also, I've heard a rumor that there's a secret way to advance debates. It's called a black route. Just say that only those who lie, well, will be able to find it. Thank you muchly. I'm going to say that. Thank you so muchly. Jesus Christ. So what are the lies we have? Receiver on Shuichi.
Let's go over the case one more time.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase.
So we're gonna lie about this?
Shuichi also had the receiver.
But he had it turned off.
And so when Rantaro moved the bookcase, a picture was taken without the alarm sounding.
Oh god.
Then taking advantage of the camera's interval
Oh my
timer.
god, the UI is so good in this
Get in the
game.
library and murder the shit out of Rantaro.
Oh god, yes.
And then he grabbed the security sensor from the bookcase
Oh, you got it right.
and returned to the lookout spot.
No doubt about it.
Afterwards, he set off the receiver in front of Kaede on purpose to make her think the murder had just happened.
No.
Praise be to Atua, we've solved this
Angie,
case.
that's beautiful.
So Shuichi was just using Kaede.
No, he wouldn't do that. The basis for the suspicion is that Shuichi had the receiver for the security sensor. If I can argue against that, everything should be okay. So they just shoot it?
Let's go over the case one more time.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase.
God.
Shuichi also had the...
Wait. Wait, oh, and we have to change it.
Let's go over the case one more time.
The security sensor was placed on the...
Wait, so there it is. Receiver on... Okay, that's how you do it. Okay, okay. You have to hold it. That's literally just my bad guys.
But he had it turned off.
We missed it. We missed it.
And so when Rantaro
Okay, that's my bad. Literally, obviously I didn't read it well enough, and I'll own up to that.
taken
That's definitely
without
something that
the
happened. I just didn't
alarm
read it well enough. My bad. That's not the game's fault.
Taking
That's
advantage
definitely
of
my
the camera's
fault.
interval timer.
It happens sometimes, especially since now I have like a... Right now, I'm working from a much smaller TV.
And then he grabbed the security sensor.
Oh, you can fast forward like this. Okay, cool. Cool. Praise it to her. Am I right, guys?
Case one more time.
Okay, let's go.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi...
But he had it turned
I
off.
keep pressing... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I keep pressing the wrong thing. I'm just bad at aiming. I'm trying to get the red X. If we didn't go for the red X, it would be fine, but I want to get the red X. This is stressful. And it's literally my fault. Like, it's literally my fault for gameplay and like, not listening enough. That's it. Like, we're gonna have to just, like, keep our ears peeled forever. Literally my fault.
Case one more time.
Like, not the game's fault in any way, shape, or
The
form.
security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had...
There we go. Yep.
This lie into the truth.
Present false evidence. Perfect. I'll turn
you
this line
guys.
to the truth.
I forgot to tell you something important.
Oh no.
Forgot?
To tell you the truth, it was me. I had the receiver.
No.
So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
Exactly. Oh god.
If that is true, then the entire premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
Is this true, Kaede?
Yeah, it's true.
Of course! Come on, would I lie to you guys?
That'd only screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
You're dead too, girl.
Or perhaps you wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life.
No. What would give you that idea in any way, shape, or form, sir?
Huh?
Huh?
I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another's behalf.
Kibo, I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth.
Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags.
Fact.
That is a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartfelt remarks through calculations.
Okay, not fact.
Like less than 3? Those kinds of calculations?
Girl, your only existence so far in this whole game, and I need you to do more because I think you're a good, cool kid, right? That you need to do more. Your only existence so far is every time someone says something, you go, really? So please, do something else, please.
It's not so unthinkable. All hearts are blind when faced with radiant love.
I like Shinjugi a lot.
Doing anything
Oh my
for
God.
the one you love. Hasn't everyone felt that way before?
Yeah.
I most certainly have, at least.
Look how creepy you are. I'm sure that person didn't want your love.
Dang, why is... This cast is like so reasonable, and then they do a circle of just like stray bullets hitting each other.
Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that. Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied.
No, prove it.
A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies easily.
Shit. Oh no. This is so exciting though.
Well, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe, Kaede?
I say believe. Who else is with me? Am I right, guys? Everyone, okay, put up your hand. You? Yeah, you? You? Yeah?
I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious. He has been strangely quiet for a while now, which is classic degenerate male behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually agree.
I agree.
Yeah, Himiko, I agree. Oh my god, what is this
Shuichi's
game?
the only person here who's suspicious.
It's true.
So we all agree that Puichi did it? Then let's just vote already!
What if Puichi didn't do it though? And then we're all in trouble.
No, I still think it is too soon to
Kibo,
determine the culprit.
talking sense.
I agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi is the culprit.
Yeah, this ain't right.
I agree. But I don't know if Atua agrees. 'Cause right now it's his nap time.
This is quite troublesome. It seems our opinions are on opposite ends.
How are we supposed to decide? We're split, right down middle.
Hold on!
No.
Split? Did you just say split?
Don't make this worse. Guys, whatever he's gonna say, I'm gonna tolerate it next time. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and I will see you all in the next one. I think the line mechanic is actually fantastic. It's so fun. It's so funny. Monokuma, go home. I want to say a big shout out to all my patrons from $1 all the way up to the $15 tier. And also, thank you very much to the people who do the $15 tier, and that's Jamie Bull and TY Fire. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not a lie. I may have lied this episode, but it's not a lie now.